Yeah. Yeah.
All right, we're back for the third and final round. You can call it the boss match.
Indeed.
Got
Because
a
you're
little,
both invitational champions. The two-time winners squaring off
Two
right
of
now.
the three two-time winners.
Really two?
There are three two-time winners, the other
Really?
being Thomas Books.
Oh, shit.
All three won back-to-back.
Yeah. Nice. It definitely qualifies as the boss match. For sure. So yeah, we got some elephant beans versus some shadow. Don't know who I really... Solitude really shits on Death Shadow, but it doesn't shit on Dash's whole deck, I would say. He definitely has a lot of the early counter magic that can fuck up what Jerry's planning to do. But I don't know how well he can handle the snowball effect, as if after any of these things that Jerry's doing gets through, that's rough. So Jerry having to mulligan is definitely helpful for Dash, especially with some Thoughtseize plans, rocking some take action sleeves of his own making. We got a preordained. Show me some counter magic, Dash. Got a drown, got a shadow. Jerry's starting out with 5 cards in hand.
He'll get more. It's fine.
Yeah.
His hand looks shitty, though.
Yeah, Dash doesn't have a whole lot of great counter magic.
He's got like a fire ice, so like that's just kind of a redraw, slow Dash down a little bit. I don't know how much you're really slowing down Grixis Shadow by tapping down a land, though.
Not that much. Dash really wanted to have some Thoughtseize counter magic openers, but he would have been really good for this match. But he is starting with a shadow in hand, starting with a preordain in hand.
I like this card being modern legal, and I want that.
No,
I want
I
that
think
Thoughtseize.
I think it's very.
He doesn't
very,
want. Oh, okay. He did take the Thoughtseize.
Oh, Jerry's shocking. What are you doing on with 1 mana? Oh, you're cycling. What else would you be doing?
You don't have to do that at sorcery speed.
He did not, but he chose to.
Yeah, he's worried about Shadow of Doubt.
Get you.
It's good to play around it.
We can get you. Shadow of Doubt. Alright, so Mike's going to have some Thoughtseize coming up next. That's pretty good for him, especially with Jerry down to 5. Cards in hand. There's Blue Delta. Go ahead and shock, or fetch shock. Get that Watery Grave. Actually, need a Watery Grave. I don't have any. Need one for my Esper deck. I realized that I just need to have one. Alright, here's the Thoughtseize.
I like me a Thoughtseize.
Oh, yeah. It's great. Fair magic. Yeah, get that beans out of here. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
Surgical extraction.
Yeah, that would be kind of nice.
Yeah, I mean, even then they're ahead on cards just because you did surgical extraction.
Yeah.
It's damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Alright, gonna bottom that Battle
These aren't
Rage.
good. I don't want either of these.
Yeah. He's
Oh.
gonna keep the Battle Rage?
He's thinking
You wild man.
He's thinking that he's got a.
He's gonna
He
go-
does have another Thoughtseize. So if he goes fetch land, into another untapped black,
He's got a clear
that
plan.
puts him down to 9.
He has got a clear plan.
He goes Thoughtseize, that puts him down to 7. He's got a 6/6 with the Teamer Battle Rage. Opponent's already at 16.
Yeah.
Does he have a lightning bolt in hand? Like I get where he's going.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a lightning bolt, but I still get where he's
No,
going.
But yeah, he's definitely he's made.
He did
some
not draw the
choices.
land, which kind of sucks balls.
That's rough. Yeah.
Yeah.
He really needed that land. Okay, his plan fell apart. That's okay. I believe.
And
it.
does he have a Thoughtseize that he just like kind of
Well, Jerry tapped down his only. He was really banking on top decking that land.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he didn't. So.
Oh yeah, we got the fire ice. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Here's this. Oh. Well, okay. Still really need more land.
That's really
Jesus.
all you need. All you need is love and more lands.
Yeah. Ugh. Ugh. Fuck. Omnath?
It's definitely Omnath.
Yeah, it's got to be Omnath.
100%. I don't even know what else is a consideration here.
Yeah, I mean that's my snap for sure. No. Okay. Okay. The answer for his shadow that he.
Why does it go on the bottom? You just put it on the bottom? I'm confused.
Yeah, he did. Didn't he? That's weird.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
What was that?
Hold on a second. Dustin's coming out to check something. Yeah. What the? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That was weird. Good thing we got that resolved. All right, more shadows. Damn it, Mike. Where are your lands, man? That was weird. Just
Yeah. Said he's just got into the Cascade mode.
yeah,
Used to putting shit on the bottom.
yeah, yeah.
It's a little suspect, Jerry. I'm not gonna lie. That's a shitty excuse.
All right, Thoughtseize. Taking to the card. Now take the Omnath.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I've always been into taking the Somnath.
He's gonna get that guy in. That's fine. Another binding. Yeah, I still. He gets
Still on team take Omnath? No.
No.
Okay.
No, he doesn't want removal.
Well, because what he's thinking here is like I can win.
You're right.
Like-
Yeah. No, I mean.
he's like, if you don't draw a land, I just kind of
This
win.
just works out. Yeah. Down to 8. Jerry at 16.
I mean, Jerry does have 5 power in play.
Yeah, that's some power. He could just die.
So, so let's see here. He plays Death Shadow. It's going to be a 10-10. Jerry is okay. Now Dashner's in like an odd spot because we're going to see Omnath now, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So he just needs a removal spell. Black fetch into swamp
All
into
right.
fatal
So
push.
I mean, I think he has a drown in hand. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, he needs a land though.
He really needs.
And the thing is, the land has to be a swamp.
Yeah.
The
it
land has to be a
that.
swamp. It has to be a swamp.
All right, we got to push. He didn't get a land. He's super.
Okay,
He's
so
super
he's just
fucked
dead
here.
then?
He's super
Is this
fucked.
game 2? This is game 2.
This
right?
this is game 1.
Oh, it's game 1.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
All right. This is definitely game 2. Where are your lands, man? Shit.
Death Shadow. They don't play many.
Play Lorien Revealed or something.
Yeah.
He has nothing. He's just hoping that Jerry just doesn't see it. just doesn't attack.
That's got to be the plan.
Mike does always play it out. That is one thing for Mr. Dashner. He always plays it out. No matter what. No matter how dicey the shit is. He's always sticking it to it.
Is Jerry like afraid of something? Is Jerry like not gonna do it because he's
I don't know.
okay?
I think he's probably just gonna slam this here Fury. But I can imagine. Swinging a
Doesn't
Fury
really
down.
do a whole lot.
It doesn't, but he's just like gonna draw a card. He's winning. Like he knows he's
Yeah.
winning. There's nothing to say that he's not winning here. God damn! If Mike would have drawn a fucking land, this game would have been so much different. God, I hate those games. I hate those games when that happens. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, it's fine. Some more beans. More obnoxious card advantage. Alright. And mark a bunch of damage. Turn shit sideways after you draw some more cards. Jesus Christ.
I mean, does he turn them sideways or does he not? That's the whole thing.
I feel like you just you just have to.
Yeah.
Alright, that's it.
All right, and that's all.
There we go.
There's a lot of posturing there.
There was a bit of posturing. Posturing is over.
We'll call it pandering. There was pandering. He was pandering to his fans.
Man.
Who are not available today.
Did you watch the South Park joining the Panderverse yet?
No.
Oh, it's so good. It's so
No,
good.
I don't really watch like new South Park. I was on vacation in a hotel that had like shitty like fucking cable, and so I watched a couple episodes of South Park, but it was like old South Park and like I don't know. Yeah.
Dude, it's good. It's so good. It's so
It can be. It can be bad too.
It's pretty good. I'm a huge fan of those guys, and they're really on the mark because their shit is now just political satire, and it's very accurate political satire. At least from my perspective.
Yeah, I watched an
suppose.
episode where like Chef joined an adventurers club and became like
well, that was
a
like
child molester.
Yeah, that was them. That was personal. That whole thing was very personal.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like I don't know anything, but I just watched the episode and was like, it was kind of.
No, they were. That was very much heavy-handed. Like Isaac Hayes pissed them off.
Yeah.
And so they just railed the fuck out of Isaac Hayes. That's what that episode was. But
Oh, was he not the voice in that episode?
no, that's the thing. He like left the show. I don't know exactly what happened. I'd have to look it up. No, there was a falling out between Isaac Hayes and them, and that was the end of Chef. And because of how bad the shit went down, they spliced together sound bites of Isaac Hayes over the history to have the voice of Chef for that episode.
Yeah,
Like that was pretty brutal shit to do to a guy.
I'm not a fan of like when because that's how like the like happened to like Charlie Sheen in like 2.5 Men, where like the dude like got into it with the like fucking creator of the show and like kind of got kicked off, and then like he was off the show for like 3 years, and then the final episode it just became like I'm just gonna use this platform to make the ultimate Charlie Sheen hate machine.
Sure, yeah,
And
yeah.
he'd been off the show for like 3 years. It's just
Right. Well, so
like okay.
in this specific instance, like it wasn't like that where it was
Right.
like so much after the fact. It was very fresh when they did that.
Right. I'm just not a fan of, like, I don't know.
They have good stuff. Like they have a lot of good stuff, and they handle a lot of things very, very well. The newest special, Joining the Pandaverse, is hilarious and it's super accurate and appropriate to the times that we're dealing with now. So I'm a big fan of Matt and Trey. And they call out a lot of shit that needs called out. And they did so with that episode, in my opinion. And it's fucking fantastic. So I highly recommend checking it out.
Yeah, I'll probably catch it when it's no longer relevant. Like that's how I seem to be.
Well, I mean, for them, at this point, those guys have just become like, I mean, really, they're just a pop culture satirical capturing of world history. Like, that's just what they do now. Like, it's past, like, being just funny. It's literally, that's their function, is to record history through that lens. And it's fucking awesome. Because it really hits a lot of things. Nail on the head, man. They do some good shit.
This is a pretty ho-hum hand for Tondini here.
It's not a...
I guess it's
fluffy.
not terrible. You got a Teferi, you got a...
You're gonna... I mean, this deck
Got a
doesn't do anything
Cascader.
until turn 3 anyway, so... And that's where, like, this match, Mike just needs to be, like, if he can, be really aggressive.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
down.
okay.
Oh,
He
yeah,
already
I like
looks better
this.
than the
I
game
like
before.
This. He's like, let me see your shit here, motherfucker. That's what he said.
He already looks so much better. He's got good lands.
What do you take here?
The beans. I'd probably take the beans.
I wouldn't be surprised if Mike takes the removal spell here.
He
Because like
shouldn't.
he's just in this like
He's got so much
he's
better
got
action here.
I guess he didn't really have an answer for like oh no, he has an answer for the beans, right?
He has a counter spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a counter spell.
So I'm a
no.
fan of taking the removal spell.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. I do. Yep.
He's actually gonna take the little Teferi. Okay.
That's fine.
That's a long-term view. Like
It is.
That tells me
It's-
that he doesn't think he's going to win right away. So
It's impactful though.
he's still going to have the play of more than likely going to have the. Okay, so Jerry plays fetch land here, so he's turning on Drown in the Lock when he tries to cast this beans. That is going to be no bueno, no beano. Is what they call it. What the kids are calling it.
Yeah.
Or you can just let it resolve and you can preordain.
Yeah, that's weird. I would have held up that counter magic in this match for sure. I mean, I guess he like feels like he only has one play at 2, right? But he knows the play. That's weird. I don't know. We'll have to ask.
Does he have another hand? No
No.
hand disruption. So being away.
We're gonna have to ask.
I mean, granted, he doesn't have a lot that he can do with the bean right now.
no.
but again,
but
that-
I still don't feel like you should let him have
okay,
it.
so Dashner does again have the combat trick, the TBR.
You just hoping for the race?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I really love that TBR is in the deck. I think that Death Shadow deck should have TBR, but I don't know, man.
I don't like that. I have not seen Dismember, and like, I really
I
like
think-
Dismember in
Yeah,
Dark Shadow.
no, I think you. I
I
think
don't-
that's a default card in my mind.
I don't know if
you're
he's
playing
zero
Shadow
copies. I'm just saying I've seen 0 copies.
Yeah.
And I think it's normally a 2 of. I think that's like the right number.
Well, that's fine, but you definitely play it. I mean, if you're playing
Yeah.
Shadow, you play it, because why the fuck wouldn't you?
There are times when you can like end a turn, like dismember your own Shadow just to untap and win. You know,
Yeah.
like that happens.
All right, well, Beans is happening. Jerry's got okay. Thank God he's got his 3rd lane finally.
Okay.
So now he's playing reactive. And now Jerry's still drawing cards from cast triggers. That's the problem. That's the problem with this. He's still getting cards. There's a cast trigger. Now you're gonna counter what? The beans that comes next? You really
Or
should
not.
You really should have countered the first beans. Why didn't you counter the first beans? Tell me you're going to counter this beans.
I mean, the difference between countering either of them is nothing right now because he's cast, he's got no value out of either one. So.
no, I mean he's got the card draw, but I mean he's just setting it up. Like
Right. Like, I mean.
once this gets rolling, he's not going to be able to handle the card advantage that this presents.
Right. I'm just saying that like countering this one would be the same as countering the first one.
Yeah. Well, counting the
Except he
first
got
one
to
was
preordain.
yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter
it's
which one he
fair.
counters.
Yeah,
At this
yeah,
point,
it's fair
at this
enough.
point in the
Yeah.
game, he would have countered one, and there would still be one in play.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right. You're right.
He just got to preordain instead.
Which maybe was worth it.
Preordain should be an instant.
Yeah,
Fuck
man,
this
that's
sorcery.
asking.
Fuck the sorcery speech.
That's
shit.
asking a lot, man. You're not gonna make that an instant.
Well, not preordain itself, but you could make.
Well, I know, but the
You
minute
could
they
make a new card that's like
yeah,
preordain.
and then
but it's
that
an
would
instant.
immediately get banned, is what would happen.
Oh, we're past the days of that. I think.
I don't think for those cards, I don't think so. I think for like blue cantrip spells, I don't know if we are past.
It's not
those
much
days.
different than that card that he just cast.
They're super scared of blue
He just didn't
cantrips.
see one card deeper. That's all.
No, it's not that much difference. I still don't think they would do it.
Or how about Serum Visions at instant speed? Like that seems
Dude,
fair
it
enough.
would be amazing.
That seems
yes,
fair enough,
No,
right?
it would, I agree.
I think it's actually a fair card.
So in my opinion, they're just it's all fucking upside down and backwards because they're still scared.
We got double shadow? No shadow. Okay. That's a number of shadows you're allowed to play.
He's got to have some stuff then, right? He's got to have some action here. He's got Bowmasters. Okay, that's what he's holding up. Oh, this is a good place for Bowmaster.
Well, the thing is, like, you got to give Jerry a reason to play something, right? Like, he's not just gonna, like, like just pitch a Fury for nothing here.
Fucking beans, man.
All right, so we got Bowmaster in response here, and so I assume he's just going to take out the dude. No, that's going to Jerry. Oh, that's right. There's a TVR in play. So he's not worried about a blocker at this point. All right, that's 2 triggers, so that'll kill.
Have a counterspell, please. No, not one that matters because it's drown.
Is he going to face here, or where's he putting 2 damage?
I'd put it on the body. Maybe. Yeah, I'd put it on the body.
Okay. So they went to face. He's still playing to this TBR.
Which, I mean, TBR is live because he has a 4-power thing, so...
Yeah.
There's that.
It's just like Jerry's just going to have, like, at this point, he's going to have, like, Solitude, right?
It's fairly high likelihood. Oh, he's right there. Yes, he does.
Yeah, he needs
does.
another white card. I saw a lot of glare. I assume he's golden. But... I don't know. I don't think Dash has to be in a hurry here. Like, attack with your
Yeah, he can
4/4.
pitch. He can pitch the elephant guy.
Sure.
All right, I like playing it patient there on Dash's side. That's good. And we're gonna see a
Okay.
Merc Tide. I do like that too. That will close this game out for sure.
Well, I mean, he's probably just going to die, right? I mean,
No, something's gonna die. Well, he has a Fury too. So,
trigger thing.
Fuck. He's gonna get rid of both. Yeah, he's gonna get rid of both.
It's like an is it charm that kills the thing.
Yeah.
I discard these 2 cards to kill your thing and draw 2 cards. Seems fair.
After assembling, I mean, it is assembling a number of cards together. So
He could also just hard cast a Fury, take out the Orc army. What is this? Isn't 2 Blood Crypts up, is it? It is.
so
he's not even representing a
he's
counter of any kind.
he's toast.
Okay. So he only had 2 blue sources, so he had to tap that way.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, he's pretty toast. He's pretty toast. There's not gonna be much that can with this hand. Jesus. Yeah, no, he's
So I didn't get to catch any of the invitational, John. Was it a lot of beans?
I'm so tired of
The
beans.
beans?
I'm so tired of beans.
Just like the worst thing to give the pitch elementals.
Yeah, no, it's and just before the invitational was the no ban list.
Mm.
All of the no ban list was beans. It's just been beans on beans on beans. I'm fucking tired of Beans, man. I really am. So, I mean, the thing is, I guess, Fiesta Solitude, the Murktide, he'll gain a bunch of life, but he can just bounce it. So,
Yeah.
that's better. That's so much better.
You know what I'm starting to realize here? I don't think his Elephant Planeswalker is any good. Like, I mean, I've seen it do absolutely nothing in this matchup. I mean,
Well, in this
or
match,
in
it looked...
any match.
No, it was
we've
fine.
We've seen him play in 2 rounds. That Elephant Planeswalker has not done anything. The best thing his deck has done is play Beans and free spells. Like, the Elephant Planeswalker has done nothing except make 3/2s, which there's
no, it gave him a couple free spells. Well, I mean, so the thing in that match, it was against that could be true. That could be true. Actually, it probably is true.
I mean, it's
absolutely true. Yes, that's fine. Yeah. But I don't think the cards.
You could just like roll a dice to figure out. Like you could play Crawl Worm in that spot.
No, it's not that fucking bad, dude. All right, we saw it against the Teferi. The thing cascades.
You could play any Boros spell in that spot.
Look, he had to play against Teferi the first time. So, and now it's just not worked out. I don't think the card's like it is the worst card in the deck. I'm not gonna argue that. But I don't think
there's no way that the elephant build is the best build of Beans.
No, it's just a pile of good bullshit anyway.
I know.
That's God.
I know. I'm well aware.
I appreciate that he's put something different in it. Honestly. I mean, again, it's not really coming up because these pile of good cards are what's actually mattering.
I'm not really appreciating this so much, honestly.
I don't appreciate any of this shit anymore. I appreciate Mike trying to play Shadow.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter when it's a pile against a pile of just like the best cards.
It's just not good against white decks, right? Like Grixis Shadow against the
Shadow is just kind of not. It hasn't been playable for a long time.
Yeah.
Solitude pretty much.
Unfortunately, because I'm a huge Shadow.
Solitude just made it not.
Solitude made it bad, and then like this Leyline Binding made it worse.
Yeah. Your deck has to like.
But hey,
you have to draw
turn down the
perfectly
the chance to play Preordain. Ooh, another land. This is like way more lands than what you want ever.
Yeah.
As a Shadow, dude. Hey, he's got like Temur Battle Rage just looks so bad with no threat.
Yeah.
And like you can play a threat, but it'll just die, and it's pretty dead.
He's pretty fucked. Yeah. He's pretty fucked. There's not really. There's no way to paint this any other way. Like he's just up against card advantage he can't compete with. Yeah. So, I mean,
yeah, it's unfortunate.
That's the name of the game, man. Card advantage. It's everything. Cycle.
Threw his land at him. That was pretty rude.
Check it. That's what I got to work with.
Motherfucker.
I mean, you really could have even held that up to like do that shit instant speed anyway. Just draw 3. I mean, efficient, I suppose. All right.
It'd actually be draw 5.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm surprised you didn't do it.
He's got other things to do, John.
He's got so many things to do.
Things that actually affect the board.
Hey, this asshole.
Omnath. That only draws 1 card. I think Omnath is kind of like.
Oh, dude.
Omnath. This deck.
Omnath is
it only draws 1 card.
It's fine. That card.
It's the worst card in the deck besides the elephant.
Nah. Dude, Omnath is good. This is so silly. Come on, Mike. Just like, pick it up. Pick it up, dude.
He's holding up Dramoka's command.
You were so dead. You were so dead. I love you, Mike, but like you were so fucked.
Yeah, he's not the most alive.
if he can, it doesn't matter if he stays alive because like 2 beans and everything drawing him cards like means he's dead. There's no way to. He can't climb this hill. He can't do it. There's no way. He has been out card advantaged in like the most just concrete way, dude. Like he is not getting out of this. There's nothing that he can do. And all he's doing is putting band-aids on box cutter maulings, you know, like so that's a reference to a movie we just watched.
What do you think about Blue Black Mill? Like, is it just good against beans?
It could be. Legit mill is like it has its weird little.
Your mill doesn't really mean shit. Like, I just mill you, and if you play beans, you mill yourself.
All right, he's got another Murktide. That's gonna get bounced with this Teferi.
That's fair.
Fuck. Yeah.
For those
he's
watching
not
/
bouncing the
listening,
Teferi.
we will
strange.
be available next week at 6 p.m. Eastern, Friday. And
Indeed.
Every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern.
We're always here.
And,
this is what
come
we
join
do.
us. Hopefully it's better than this.
Why would you not bounce the thing? Like, you just gave him 5 life for no reason?
I mean, like that against a Death Shadow play, that's so much worse than
No, I know. But like in this position, like, Death Shadow wouldn't matter anyway, dude.
That's the thing, though. If he draws Death Shadow, all of a sudden it's a dead card. Whereas if you had like just bounced it, then it would just be a dead card.
I mean, the best he had from it was a 3/3.
All right,
there we go. Thank you, Mike.
Not
All
very
right.
good here.
No. All right. That was at least an amount when to hang it up.
Yeah.
Well, there was an amount of exhausting magic that happened tonight, and we can't really apologize for it because that's where we're at, guys. Like this is the game at the moment, so
it's beans and
amulets and fucking elementals, and I mean it is what it is. Like I'm still playing because I love it. You're still probably playing because you love it. We're not gonna fucking call an apple an orange. The shit is what it is. So we may not be super excited about shit every week, but god damn it, we're here in the pits covering this shit. Come back out, watch some more Magic. If you're around here, play at the store.
Yeah.
You know.
That's all we have to say about that.
It is.
So
peace out.
Yeah.
Stay tuned next week.
Yeah. And remember.
Yeah.